Hello and welcome to the Badlands, video 8 out of 8 in my series on my rides in and around Sturgis, South Dakota. Of all of my trips, this was the only one that was at all disappointing. It's an all-day trip. Starting from Sturgis, I took the Interstate I-90 down through Rapid City and directly east to Wall, which is a real tradition among riders in the Sturgis area to stop at the Wall drugstore, fight the crowds, and get a drink of cold water in the middle of nowhere. From Wall, head directly south on Highway 240 into the Badlands National Park. As a fan of hoodoos and dinosaurs, this was very interesting. I do recommend that you take some walking shoes, some shorts, some sunblock, and a hat, and some water so that you can stop in the Badlands National Park and do some of the hiking trails and the walking trails and see some of the geologic history of the area. I, of course, did not come prepared, and I didn't do any of that. So you follow the Badlands State Scenic Byway until you hit the intersection with 377. I turned right and it headed southwest onto Highway 44, which took me directly west back towards a place called Scenic. Now, as the video shows, Highway 44 is straight and it's flat, running through arid farmland and ranch land. This is also the road where I got one of the worst stings of my entire life. Some bug went up my arm and stung me. It was pretty brutal. I also rescued a turtle who was crossing the road. I helped him a little bit so he didn't get run over. So as I say, you go through Scenic and you head back to Rapid City. Now, be prepared for the wind. Certainly, it's the land of the big sky, so you can see the storms surrounding you all over the place. It's quite the experience if you're not from the interior plains. I returned to Rapid City just in time for rush hour, and to wind my way back to my campsite in Sturgis, I stayed on 44 and headed back towards Silver City and up 395 to Puma and Deadwood and 14A and back to Sturgis. And that, of course, is a nice ride in itself. Let me end my series of ride descriptions from the Blackhills and the Badlands of South Dakota by saying that this was the one ride I wouldn't bother to do again. It's a lot of riding. It's a long ride for not an awful lot of spectacular scenery, or, to be honest, for me, really the roads were not at all interesting to ride. Thanks very much for watching my series through the Blackhills. They were filmed in 2019. That's PC time. I enjoyed myself so much on the rides that I would go back again. Keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up. Bye-bye.